Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by SYNTELL Koay.
Yo, what's cracking, baby?
We are continuing on with Dark Season 1, this time Episode 3, Past and Present. And so if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll see a cut-down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. However, if you want to watch the whole show with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JabyKoay. We can watch the whole series with us, but you will need your own Netflix subscription, so you can open up the show in an adjacent window to our reaction. It's like you're watching it with two of your favorite pals from the internet. Now, if you're watching this on Patreon already, thanks so much for supporting us here. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, please, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. All right, let's jump into this. Here we go.
Well, yeah, that's right. He's back from the future?
Yeah.
To the future?
Yeah. He went into the past.
Yeah.
Wer sind Sie?
Weißt du, wo er ist? Weißt du, wo Mats ist?
Tut mir weh.
Was machst du hier? Nun sag doch was!
What is wrong with his grandmother?
Because remember, she lost her son, right?
Oh, right. Wait,
right.
Hold on, wait, what? This is in the
Remember,
past.
this is in the past, and that was around the same time that her son was lost, right? Because the father always references his brother being taken.
Ja, so wollte ich das jetzt nicht sagen. Ist kein Problem. Danke. Und sagst du bitte nicht zu Dr. Reimann? Verschlossen und versiegelt.
Was that cross my heart? Is that the idea there?
Yeah, secret's safe with me.
5. November 86. Nach dem mysteriösen Verschwinden eines 11-jährigen Jungen.
There you go.
Essen, Kleidung, Fechtunterricht. Wir bezahlen das alles. Und du schaffst es noch nicht mehr, dir die Haare zu kämmen. Schau dich doch mal an, sitzt da wie so ein Schluck Wasser in der Kurve.
Damn.
Rede mit dir. Das ist ein Riesending für mich und ich lass mir das von dir nicht versauen.
They do a really good job of transporting us back in time.
Schon zum ersten Mal eine Frau anzuvertrauen.
Because it's not just the music, but like the look of it.
I remember skateboards looked like that. Yeah. God, can you imagine how fish out of water he feels?
Yeah. He's like, I'll just go to school. Everything will make sense.
It really is a dark version of Back to the Future right now.
Well, he has no way to get back.
Ich suche meine Mama.
Das ist hier nicht der Kindergarten.
Die ist die Direktorin.
Herr Hubert, der ist vielleicht eine Schwuchtel, aber ganz bestimmt keine Frau.
Ist das dann hier nicht Winden?
Bist du nicht ein bisschen zu jung verästet?
Habt ihr jetzt Geschi?
Damn.
You didn't even ask if he was all right. I mean, he's literally bleeding in front of you.
I remember when I was a kid, that car was already old. That style was already getting to be outdated.
Ich will zu meinem Vater.
Wie heißt er denn?
Ulrich Nielsen?
Ulrich Nielsen? Der Ulrich Nielsen?
Arbeitet der denn nicht hier?
Nein, das wird er bestimmt auch nie.
Ja.
Welcher Tag ist heute?
5. November
Welches Jahr?
1986.
1986.
Little creepy kid, right? I probably would have assumed he's concussed and just off because of the wounds, right?
Wird jemand kommen, um dich abzuholen und sich um das zu kümmern. Und ich kümmere mich in der Zeit um Ulrich. Nicht mehr wehtun. Das verspreche ich dir.
I'm guessing that's his dad.
Who, Ulrich?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying the cop is Ulrich's dad?
Yeah.
Huh.
And like he was talking to his grandpa?
Yeah.
There's a lot of character names to keep track of.
Du kannst mich jetzt nicht so hängen lassen. Claudia, ich brauch dich. Zu Hause fällt mir die Decke auf den Kopf. Jana dreht immer mehr durch und
Ich will, dass du jetzt gehst.
Heute Abend.
Vielleicht.
Wow. She got all the power, all the keys.
Oh, yeah. That's probably why you like her.
Anschluss unter dieser Nummer. Bitte rufen Sie die Auskunft an.
know he's like, where's the internet? Can I Google what's up?
I wonder if being a kid allows you to deal with this reality more easily, or if it is more difficult.
Probably easier.
Ich bringe dich jetzt ins Krankenhaus. Da schauen wir uns mal deinen Arm an, okay? Danach bringe ich dich heil wieder nach Hause.
That is the oddest squad car I think I've ever seen.
Hallo? Hallo?
So that's not his grandfather.
Yeah, I guess not. Just the way he's entering and everything. Du hast mich. Oh, you never listened to the Matrix soundtrack, did you?
Hauptkommissar Tiedemann möchte dir den neuesten Ermittlungsstand mitteilen. Es gibt nämlich neue Erkenntnisse. Eben. Gar nichts haben sie. Jetzt verpissen sie sich gefälligst.
I guess German parents are as soft on their kids as American parents. Ain't no way my kid be playing that shit that loud.
While I'm in the same space? Ja.
Und deinen Namen, den willst du uns auch immer noch nicht verraten? Schwester Ines macht jetzt einen Verband, okay? Und dann kannst du wieder nach Hause.
I guess the fortunate thing about being a kid going back through time is they'll just put you in a orphanage or something. Because if you're a grown-up going back through time, you ain't got no job, no social security, nothing. They're just gonna put you in a crazy house.
Straight to the crazy house. Son be mean mugging.
Yeah, but they showed us that for a reason.
Und wenn du morgen diesen Posten hier antrittst, trägst du nicht nur die Verantwortung für das AKW, dann trägst du auch die Verantwortung für die ganze Stadt. Und jetzt sag mir, dass ich mich nicht in dir getäuscht habe.
It's kind of trippy to be watching this right after you and I watched Chernobyl.
Das ist ein Tropfen, was wir nicht wissen. Ein Ozean.
Here's the keys to the kingdom, literally.
Now you go figure it out.
He really did just give her a light and gave her the good luck. First thing I ought to ask him was like, yo, is what out there did that to your legs before we even get started?
What is she supposed to do in that dress? Isn't she in a dress?
I guess that dress is a non-issue. Yo, if she could pull herself all the way back up there, her upper body is just on some next level. I used to hate doing ropes in gym class as a kid. Ugh.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I didn't do it in gym class. I did it at the gymnastics place I went to.
Bitte nicht nach Hause.
We tried that. It didn't work.
Wenn da was passiert ist zu Hause, ja? Dann kannst du erstmal hier bleiben. Und wenn du reden willst, ich bin da.
Traumatized.
I cannot believe she is down in the caves in them heels, dude. Like,
yeah.
What? In that dress?
Alone.
Oh, what?
Oh, is that nuclear waste?
Yeah, that's what that looks like. Yeah. It's like,
I mean, normally they bury that like way, way, way deep, not like 30 feet deep, and it's encased in concrete. Like those are just they might as well be just left outside.
Well, it's deep in it's deep in the cave, I guess. It's so I don't know. But yeah, that's the problem with nuclear power, I guess. It's just like, what do you do with the waste?
Well, the reason why I'm bringing that up is that I doubt it's nuclear waste in those drums.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, what do you think it is?
Right. I don't know. But I wouldn't think it would be nuclear waste.
Oh. Okay, is that like she tried, or is that she cuts herself?
Right?
Like just as a bad habit.
Right? I'm with you.
I think
cutters.
I think cutters usually have more slashes. I think like she tried to
Right.
She tried to end things. I got to be careful with how I say things on
Right.
YouTube. But yeah, I think she tried to end things for herself. Shit. I would have screamed.
that?
It was a bird. I would have screamed like a little bitch if that happened.
Oh, bruh.
I would have just
I'd have been
screamed.
out.
I would have just.
There'd have been no looking up to investigate. None of that. I'd have been out.
Straight up, I'd be like, oh.
Oh, he don't got no real giddy up in his step. He an old dude. How are you still a police officer?
He might not make it.
Well, I sure don't remember his character in the future, so it's not looking good from that standpoint.
I guess they really should shut down the power plant. Birds are dying. Electricity goes in and out. Oh, so that's how he got out. They just went on the run. If I just go back the way I came, everything will go back to normal.
I mean, I can't lie. I would have thought that too, though. At his age, too. I don't know if I'd walk in it dark, though. I'd have to steal me a flashlight.
You got the lighter. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Brought that back. Again on that box. Oh, so she was the she was the nurse.
There you go.
Huh.
They literally had to show us. The show's like, we gotta.
Ah, okay. I'm glad they're doing this. Thank you, actually. I didn't want to feel too stupid. That looks like a modern car. Yep.
Is he gonna go back through time? Oh God. Oh no.
I'm mad at him. Oh, is that broken?
I hope not. It's broken?
Oh.
This is interesting. It's like slightly poltergeisty, slightly Stranger Things.
Yeah. So just sprained, huh?
How is that still? All right.
He picked up the light.
Oh, what?
What is that?
A time machine.
Yeah, I mean, I got more questions than I needed. Some cliff notes to compare some of the previous characters to the 1986 version, because I think I probably would have gotten a little bit more clarity and depth.
I grew up in an era when you didn't have this kind of thing where you could just binge watch stuff. You had to wait a week before the next episode kind of thing. I think if you don't binge watch it, it gets a little bit fuzzy. Who's this character again? Because there's so many characters to keep up with that I think we only had like a week since we watched episode 2.
Yeah.
I don't think it's been that long, and already I'm like, wait, okay, hold on. Who's that lady? And so I maybe if you watch, like, if you just keep going, it eventually like kind of coalesces and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. And you sort of catch up again. It really does feel like a show that's more appropriately watched in like consecutive episodes as opposed to spreading it out. It's interesting because it really just followed this kid into the past, and it mostly stayed with him through the entirety of the episode. I'm realizing that we're still in the first act, so to speak, of the arc of the show, because it's introducing us to more characters, because you didn't get enough in the first 2 episodes. We need to give you more characters.
Yeah, we were beat over the head with a lot of characters to begin with, and now we're dealing with that same number. To be fair, a lot of it are the same characters. I think we got introduced to maybe a couple new characters, like the lady that works at the plant. But when they showed her future version, I didn't recognize her.
Yeah, we're dealing with the doppelgangers, of the past doppelgangers, for the younger versions of themselves. It still feels like a bit to keep up with, though. I'm still enjoying it, though, is the thing. Like, I'm still enjoying where it's going and the unfolding of things. I understand that the young boy is traumatized from the experience, like he feels lost, not sure what he should say, because everything he has said so far has not been taken seriously. And he's trying to, like, let them know, like, yo, this is what's up, and they're not hearing it. You know, as they wouldn't, because if you encountered a kid in the street who said, I'm from the future, you'd think he's just fooling around, messing around too.
Yeah.
You have no reason to buy that as a logical thinking person who's got seasons. Like, maybe another kid might believe you, but a grown-up has no reason to. We've been fortified by the harshness of reality. And so with that in mind, I found myself a little bit frustrated, but understanding at the same time. I'm like, how come he's not trying harder to express himself? But we saw what happened. It goes nowhere. It's just circular. And so he just bounced.
Yeah.
And you see why he ends up like just on his own as a grown-up in the future.
I'm glad you segued that, because the future version of him, he seems really cold. Yeah. And he seems like he's definitely on a mission to, with his charts and stuff that's on the walls, he's trying to figure out, why all of this is happening. Kind of like, he's just an absolute mystery. And that's a far cry difference than Mikkel, I think it's his name, young Mikkel, than who we saw in the past, who was, in his proper time zone, who was all, vibrant, spunk of life, just happy to be around his brother. Mm-hmm. And you can see that this has dramatically changed him, and you get it. I do appreciate that. The thing about this, though, is that you're also introduced to, like I said, a couple of characters that I don't remember from the first one. One being the new police guy, the sole person that seems to be the officer in this town. We don't see him in the future. He probably would have died anyways, but it does lead me to believe that he's very expendable. And the fact that he can't really, move that well when birds are raining down on him proves to me that he's probably not going to live that long to begin with. There's something really important going on by the reactor and the previous owner, I guess, or not the owner, manager of the facility, is... there's a couple of few red lights. One, he's in a wheelchair. It's not really explained why. We don't know if it's like a physical injury or maybe it's a result of maybe cancer because of radiation. There's a giant hole that's got some seemingly radioactive material in the bottom of the hole that he just sent her down on a whim in some high heels. A hope and a dream. In the regular time that we're in when the show starts, there is a third person that is running the facility. Now, is that the same guy as Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say, was that the same guy as the janitor that was scrubbing the graffiti off of the street? But I think that guy is the
We didn't see the modern day
right?
version of him, of the janitor. I don't think they didn't show us. They didn't show us a side by side.
I'm thinking maybe it's that inventor that created the whatever the thing that's in that box.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see. It's just more questions than anything else.
I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Do you remember her though? Do you remember the young lady?
Let me just be straight. Let me save you some time. I am fucking lost right now. The only thread I have is Mikkel went back in time and he's trying to find his way. His dad in the future is trying to find him. Those are the only things I'm really holding on to at this moment, because we got some of the drama from Mikkel's father as a young dude who's dealing with the aftermath of losing his brother. They don't know where his brother went, and so I'm caught up on that. And then the mom is distraught, who eventually ages into the grandmother, who never forgets that Mads went missing. I don't know the cop's connection to anybody in the story other than he's a cop and he's more than likely going to die, like you're saying, because he's
and he's the husband of the woman that runs the nuclear power plant. They connected that. I thought because when they were doing the autopsy on the sheep, the dude asked about his wife and her new job, right?
Right, that's correct.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
There's a theme here, which is infidelity, because she's clearly cheating on him, and the guy that she's cheating on him with is also cheating on his wife, which is the father of Mads.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
The interesting thing there is that it's expressing history repeating itself. I guess one easy way to put it is that trauma begets trauma. If you come from a family of abuse, you might end up creating a family with abuse, right?
Okay.
And so you're coming from a family that has infidelity. You end up creating a family and employing similar tactics. Ulrich's father is stepping out. He steps out on his wife, and that's when his son gets lost. And it's just this weird cycle that repeats itself. History repeats itself is the point, is one of the themes of the show. I don't know if there's an underlying message about nuclear power at all. I don't want to say a MacGuffin, but just like a plot device. I don't know if it's a plot device or if it's something much deeper where they're trying to say Chernobyl, right? We had this thing and we did this. Let's not let history repeat itself. I don't know if that's like a message that's being pushed forward right now in the show. It's all done in such a way that I find very interesting, and I just want to keep going. I'm like sort of going, I have no idea all the connections yet, but maybe that's how you're supposed to feel, is a little bit confused but intrigued. I think that that's what the aim of the show is currently, and I think it's neat how they're doing it. And nonetheless, like even when I'm lost, I'm like, this is beautiful to watch. In terms of the lighting, the cinematography, the composition of the shots, where the camera's placed. I appreciate this, especially coming on the heels of watching the Indian movie we finished this morning, KGF Chapter 1, which is just like chop, 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 chop. I think that our brains were like wired for that kind of momentum, and then this takes the opposite direction where it just slows way down. You're like, okay. And so it has this, it inadvertently has this effect of feeling even slower. This felt like a slow episode, but I felt the time. This felt like, okay, I felt every minute of the 45 minutes of this runtime. But it was fine.
Co-sign everything you said. I don't really have anything more interesting to add to that other than it's definitely intriguing enough.
I think that what you said at the end was poignant, though. You're like, I just got more questions now. And I think that I apologize for you guys watching this. I'm just looking at the credits from time to time in case it like strikes a chord in me where I want to like talk about something else real fast. So that's part of the point, is that it's introducing more questions to keep you at the edge of your seat, wondering what's going on. So you've got all these things, kind of all these balls that you're juggling as the audience, like mentally. What is really neat about this is it's not really holding your hand. I kind of did at the end. It goes, all right. Look, this guy's this guy, this guy's this guy, this guy's this guy.
Thank you.
Like,
that's for me, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So I'm like...
just a little bit. It's like, this guy, this guy. It actually had the inadvertent effect of making me feel stupider. I'm not going to lie. So, I'm down for the next episode. So, y'all, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that reaction and discussion. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon, please, all notifications, and vote this up to let YouTube know you enjoyed what you watched. If you're watching this on Patreon, thanks so much for supporting us here. I am Jaby Koay. This is...
Hey, it's your boy SYNTELL.
Peace out.